What's happening, Sooner Nation? Thank you for tuning in today. We're injury plagued, guys, and I'm trying to come up with a solution on how we're going to salvage the season. Can we salvage the season? I know it's only game 3 coming up against Tulane, but listening to some other podcasters out there, I'm going to kind of use some of their talking points and see if that will kind of give you an insight. But first, thank you for pulling up to the channel. I'm your host, Mike the Legend, and if you're new to the channel, new to the family, hop down and hit that red subscriber button. Turn on your post notification bells. That way you won't miss any OU content that I'll be uploading. And if you're on a computer or a laptop, if you look at your right to the right hand of the screen, there is a red YouTube subscriber button. You don't have to jump off the video. Just hover your little mouse over that and you can subscribe without leaving the video. Could you give me a like and comment? It's little things like that that helps push the algorithm of YouTube, and for small content creators such as myself, it means a lot. Well, with Garen Hatchett being our latest victim to the injury bug, one has to ask, what's going to have to happen with Oklahoma? Do we even have a season left? I'm already seeing a lot of people on the doom and gloom train. I'm not there yet. I lived through the 90s. Gary Gibbs through John Blake. And even though as bad as we was in that decade, I never was on a doom and gloom train. I always support my Sooners, win or lose. So I knew that better days were ahead. It just took a while. So I'm a 90s survivor. And we ain't even close to being in the 90s. So I'm going to shut that narrative off right now. But anyway, with all the injuries we have on that offensive line, Brent's going to have to dig in these young pups as far as offensive lineman goes, and we're going to have the next man up. We need to do something, plain and simple. I heard in Brent Venable's presser that Daniel Akinkumeni is out of the boot, but he's nowhere near game ready. He gave hints that Eddie Pierre-Louis would be probably starting in the game, not this game, but be an eventual starter. And here's where I see the forest through the trees. We all know that EPL had to finish out his high school commitment because being a Catholic school. I thank God that he wasn't an early enrollee and that he enrolled late, because he may have been on the list of injured offensive linemen. So he dodged the bullet on that. But with Hickman being out with a high ankle sprain, Joshua Bates playing with one arm, we got some issues, ain't no doubt. But I've always been of the mindset that you got a man down, no matter what position. Next man up, step up, and we're going to need some players right now to step up on that offensive line, no doubt. Wide receiver room, same way. Right now we're throwing out, I think I heard 5'7" or 5'8", 5'9" wide receivers, and you can't stretch the field We need our big men back. And when are we going to get any news on Nick Anderson? We keep hearing the same thing. Well, he might be available this week. And when we hear that he might be available this week, he's still out. Just level with us Sooner fans. What's going on? What's going on with Nick? Please let us know. Level with us. We need some of them younger receivers in our room to step up. We don't have Jalil Farouk or Jaden Gibson. So we need to see carry on Reagan's those JJ Hester. We need to see y'all step up. Need to see y'all step up because we're going to need it. There is a possibility. There is a very, very good possibility that we could get beat this week against Tulane. I'm not going to sunshine punt. There's a very big possibility. And as high as I am on this defense this year, it might not be this game, but it could very well be the next game that the dam's going to bust and our defense won't be able to hold anymore. We have got to find a way to score. We need to get our running backs to performing. DeMarco, do something. Get your head out your 3-point contact. Put your two best out there. Because I'm already seeing trends of what he was doing last year. It's go time, brother. We're not in panic mode yet, but we are on alert. So we're going to have to find some way, somehow, to get the running backs and the wide receivers of what we got. We need to score. Now, Jay from Unfair Sports, good friend of mine. Love him to death. Said it yesterday. Seth Trail, you're going to have to be the quarterback. You're going to have to find somewhere in that playbook to get Jackson Arnold easier throws, easier plays to get him out of that funk. So Seth Luttrell's going to have to be the quarterback for a while. And we don't need Michael Hawkins coming in yet. Yeah, he can run, and he made some good throws against Temple. But Michael Hawkins is not the answer. I think J.A. is just trying too doggone hard. He's trying to be perfect and to get over that Alamo Bowl performance out of his system. He's trying too much. He just needs to go out, relax, and just let the game show you. Let the defense show you. Because you've already proved to us in a couple of games last year that you have good decision-making abilities. Jackson, get back to that. I believe in you, buddy. I'm not ready to call for your head yet. But somewhere on that offensive line, they're going to have to have a come to Jesus meeting and say, hey, we need to step up. Our main players is down, and we need to show up and show out. And Bill Bedenbow is going to have a come to Jesus meeting with them also. So I can't recall a time where I've seen this much injury plague this early in the season. I mean, it's like somebody took a voodoo doll of them and just spoke some voodoo over them. I mean, I've never seen nothing like this that I can recall. So I'm not ready to sound the alarm yet. I'm not ready to say, I mean, I said Tulane could beat us. That there is no doubt about that. None whatsoever. But then again, we're going to have to find a way to move the ball, whether it be through the air or on the ground, and we got to chew up the clock. I mean, we're bad at time of possession right now. And our third downs is horrendous. We're going to have to find a way to pick up third downs, and we need to get on first and second down. We need to get us into second and short or third and short instead of 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. And please, by all means, play discipline this weekend. Don't get no stupid penalties. So that's my thoughts. Guys, hop down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. This is the legend. Don't say nothing you can't take back because tomorrow's not promised. This is the legend. We'll see you on the backside. Boomer Sooner.